Anyways, your Mars is in Taurus in your 8th house. So your like drive and action energy is a little bit inhibited or not like in sync fully with like Taurus's energy, because Taurus is slow and steadfast. Like slow and steady wins the race. Like the smart, secure way to do things, like one step in front of the other, but never like, oh, let me react. It's like, no, because there's no way I can react because I move too slow. Like there is no reaction necessarily, because like I'm going like this and the next foot's coming and I haven't put my other one down yet, so there's no way for me to get a reaction, because no, that's just not how I am, at least me. And that's very much Taurus moon, like emotionally. You're probably not like someone that like jumps right back necessarily, because one, that's dumb, and two, you're earth and you're fucking grounded. But Mars is ruled by Aries, Mars rules Aries, which is a fire sign, which is all about quick, fast, reactive action, and like initiation and like the self, which is not really Taurus shit. So yeah, Mars in Taurus is just kind of like, so Mars is like fire, you know, like it flickers up and it like is dynamic, and Taurus is like perpetual same motion, like will do everything, like, and you'll all see is like Taurus energy. So you can maybe imagine like how those two energies conflict a little bit, because fire is so volatile perhaps at times, and then like maybe not so much, or just embering at other times. But that's the thing, Taurus with Mars in it is like an embering ness to like your drive and your passion energy. It's like a fucking, like, it doesn't go out ever, but it's not as like up and down like Mars wants to be. So that's not necessarily that you might have challenges in that area, but there is just like a slight maybe conflict of how the energies naturally are. But then like the 8th house adds like a whole other element, because again, the 8th house is the deep dark and transformation, and like deep psychology. So like there's a like pragmatic approach to such matters perhaps, because Taurus is very like safety first, like let's make sure everything's okay before we do it, type thing. And so for the planet that wants you to act and wants you to do and wants you to react, to be in Taurus, it's just like, and it's just like not necessarily Mars's vibe, because Taurus wants to make sure that everything is cool and safe and like secure. And so then that applies to like the deep psychological stuff, maybe it takes you a minute, or like you approach with caution such matters regarding like things that are deeply psychological, or like that include death, or like sexual things. Mars in Taurus, and since it's in the 8th house, which is sexual things, and Mars rules like the drive for like for sex, there can be like a again like a slow burn with such matters in your life, because and maybe it's not necessarily all about like the ups and down and then the crazy whatever like things that people do, I don't know. Taurus wants to be like cozy. But and so like also with that, like you probably are not a person that like ever like makes the first move ever. Because like that's just, Taurus is not the one to do it. And like yeah, it's hard to like to use that energy, because your Taurus mind frame, or the way you emote is so like consistent generally, that like to be like, oh, like let me step out of what I can usually do and like make a move, it's just not it. So that might be something that you've experienced. So yeah, I can relate. But yeah, so that's your Mars in your 8th. So then we'll look at our Venus finally. Can you believe it? It's only been 700 hours. No, it hasn't. You wish.